All right, guys, welcome back. Episode 8. Go check out episode 7. It was really good on how to be a D1 athlete.
Yes.
Today we have Alina.
Wait, I don't know if that was. Sorry. It was
No,
like
you're
this,
good.
and I don't know if it was like the whole time.
You're good. You're
Okay.
good. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Hey, I'm Alina. Do I say just talk about
Yeah,
myself?
no, talk about yourself.
I'm a
Right.
sophomore here at UTSA. I'm 19, about to turn 20. He called me Unc. I don't think that's true. Yeah. And I'm also here at UTSA, and I'm in Zeta.
What's the sign for that? Yes, Rush.
Yes.
Rush Zeta.
You actually can't say rush.
Oh, what is it called?
Go Zeta.
Go Zeta. All right. Sorry, I'm not informed in this
No, it's
type
okay,
of things,
it's okay.
but I think a lot of people have misconceptions on sororities.
Yeah, for sure.
Not very misconceptions on frats. No offense, but I mean, like, they're pretty
Yeah.
easy to read. But sororities are definitely different,
Yeah.
and one of my cousins is in a sorority, so it's
Oh, really? What is she in?
Pi, this one.
Oh, 80 Pi?
Yeah, 80
Yeah,
Pi.
80 Pi.
At McNeese. So I definitely know a little bit about
Yeah.
sororities and stuff like that, and they're not as bad as people think they are.
It's definitely, I think it really depends on the school, too.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bigger schools are definitely going to be a lot worse than smaller
Yeah.
schools. I mean, we're a pretty big school, but I think we're not at that level like A&M
Yeah,
or
for
UT
sure.
or something.
That's literally why here at UTSA is the reason why I even am in Zeta. It's because it's so small now compared to like Alabama or even UT and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever. I don't know. It depends. It just really is like what the Lord is calling me to do. But the reason why I'm really in one is just because of the atmosphere here. And that's why I asked Luis if he wanted to interview me about this, because I think it's something that's so overlooked and not really talked about, especially at UTSA, because I feel it's more of like
Commuter school.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not very big on like faith, you know?
Yeah, I
like,
completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah, so
So,
I think it's really important to talk about.
no, yeah, I agree. And so talking about faith, you're in Young Life, obviously. That's how I met most of the people I interviewed. But
Yeah.
faith is a big part of your life, I can assume. How do you think what helps you stay grounded in your faith while being in a sorority? Because obviously that
Yeah.
sorority culture that's put into your mind, I guess, it could change your faith. How do you think you stay
Yeah.
grounded to that?
I think staying grounded, well, some background too of like getting into Zeta. So I was originally going to go to GCU, Grand Canyon University, which is like literally private Christian school. And
Yeah.
so I literally went and I was like so set. I went to the Discover trip and I was like, no, this is my place. It's like church camp, but in school version, like
Yeah.
every day. But you know, financially, it's like really expensive. It's a private Christian school. It just wasn't really it. So then the Lord opened the doors to UTSA, and I was like, okay, like this is way more realistic, and I hear you like calling me here, so I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna come because I'm getting like, school paid for here. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, God, I hear you. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to UTSA, and it's not really what I expected because I was really used to and expecting that really big Christian culture, and then I come here and it's, not really
UTSA.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
UTSA.
I agree.
And so then I was DM'd by like some girls in Zeta over the summer, and I was like, no, I'm not really interested, just because, I had that look of sororities, and like just partying and everything like that the world kind of thinks of sororities as. That's what was in my mind, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't see myself in that. It's not my place. And
Yeah.
so I think being in Zeta here at UTSA is so evidently a God thing in my life, and it's just such a different way than I would have expected that I got into Zeta, because I didn't go through formal recruitment because I was like, I don't want to do it. I was scared, but I always felt this kind of tug from the Lord of wanting me to be in Zeta or a sorority here, because coming here freshman year, last year, I was in one of the darkest moments of my life. I was so lonely. I was so like just sad every day because I was like, this is not what I wanted. Like, this is not where I feel like I belong. Like, I was ready for
Yeah.
GCU, private
Yeah,
Christian.
yeah,
I already
yeah.
had friends there,
Dang.
and it was just so hard. And it was so hard for me to make friends here. And I'm so outgoing, and I feel like I will literally talk to the wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I just couldn't make friends. I was like, I don't know why I can't make friends here. And so seeing like posts about sororities and like on the UTSA PHC account, I was like, like I kind of feel a little like tugged to that, but I was like, I don't know why. Like I didn't know why God was like tugging on my heart for that.
Yeah.
And one of my really good friends back at home, her name is Kayla Davis. I met her at church camp like my junior year, and she went to New Mexico State University, and she actually joined Zeta over there. She's actually a big part of why I kind of gave it a chance, because I was
Yeah.
asking her, and I was like, how is it? Should I do it? And she was like, it's one of the biggest mission fields you'll ever be in, because you truly grow such a deep connection to every girl, and like God can use that so much, and people overlook it so much. And like everywhere, like at school, at anywhere, we like they need Christians, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, dang, that's so cool. And so I was like, maybe I will. So I ended up not doing it.
Yeah.
And then that whole week went of recruitment, and it was last fall. And I was like, dang, like I have so much FOMO, and I just felt like God wanted me there. And I was just like, well, I just didn't do it, so it's fine. You know, it's for a reason. And then that Friday, I'm called to snap bid. So that Friday, I got a call from like the girl that does recruitment, and she basically gave me like an open invitation to join Zeta because they had open bids.
Yeah.
And it was literally like at 10 p.m. the night before, and I was like, let me call my mom first. And so my mom was like, if you don't like it, you can always drop, and if it's really like bringing you further away from God, then it's not for you, you know? It's never like guaranteed that you have to stay there forever. And I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? Okay, I'm gonna do it. And honestly, it was like the best decision I could have made for myself in college, because it has
Yeah.
grown me so much. And so like going off of your question, how I stay grounded is literally by grounding myself in the Word. Like
Yeah.
it is so important. And I think it's like so, everyone says that, you know, like it sounds so cliche, but it truly is so important staying grounded in the Word, because if I'm not grounded in the book of life and instruction that God gives me, like literally that's our guide that He gives us for life, then how am I supposed to live it out in such a like secular place? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So literally staying grounded in His Word, and knowing His character, because then you're going to be able to like portray His character to other people, you know?
Yeah.
And when you're not grounded in His Word, it's so easy to fall. It's so easy to
Yeah.
fall.
I agree. I think there's such a misconception with frats and sororities. Like when I see them, and I've met people who are in sororities, and
Yeah.
my misconception of sororities has literally like gotten a little better because like
Yeah.
I understand them a little better. But with frats, like it's just like, oh, you go out drink all the time, like you have parties all the time. It's about girls, it's about all this
Yeah.
stuff, and I hope one day I can interview someone from a fraternity because like I want to get to know it.
Same.
I don't want to have this misconception. That's just how I see them
Yeah.
because I've never been a part of them and I never really had interest in it. Um, but have you ever felt like a tension between the sorority life, like people asking you to go party and events that you guys have, and then your walk with the Lord, your walk
Yeah.
with God, stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah, for sure. I think if someone says that they haven't felt that tension being a Christian sorority, they're definitely lying
Yeah.
because that life, the party life is so big in a sorority or in Greek life in general,
Yeah.
And there definitely is so much tension because it's kind of, you go into something and it's like this whole like everything is just thrown at you. Like bid day, it's like, oh my gosh, everything like is coming, all the events and parties and bid day parties. It's like, whoa, like you
Yeah.
get so, like I got overwhelmed. I don't know if anyone else did, but I did. And it's very easy to fall into what others are thinking of you and kind of falling into what everyone else is doing, because like you want to feel like you're part of it, part of
Yeah.
the group that you're in. And I think that's what Satan likes to do. He likes to mess with ourselves and what we think about ourselves. Just thinking about like, oh, they're going to think I'm so weird for not going, or I'm not doing this, or I'm not drinking, or I'm not part of this gossip, That's what Satan likes to do. He likes to really blind us about and soak us about what we're thinking about ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
And there's so much tension, but I think there's also so much like joy and goodness that comes out of being in a sorority too.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there's struggles and there's that tension, and it's kind of really cool because you get to learn what really tempts you and what, you know, you fall short in. But also there's so much like goodness that comes out of it. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's for other sororities, but in Zeta, it's like 90% of Zeta and what we do is revolves around our philanthropy and sisterhoods and community and like literally just hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
Like literally 90% of it is that, and we have the most sorry, I blanked. The
You're
most
good.
leadership positions on campus. We have 33. So it's very much like leadership training and getting you like to be able to fill out your resume and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what I really love about Zeta. And then like there's that little chunk that is going out and partying, but that little chunk goes so long, you know, goes such a long way because that's where you feel like you're, you know, not being left out and you're
Yeah.
part of what everyone else is doing. But, you know, Jesus calls us to, you know, we're in the world, but we're to be set apart. And it's definitely hard, but it's very doable in
Yeah.
sorority. So.
And there's nothing wrong with partying, by the way, if you're following God, as long as you're not obviously
Yeah.
falling into certain things, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, He calls us to have fun with like the stuff that He gave
Yeah.
us, so there's nothing wrong with it.
Like we could be part of the world, but not, we're to be set apart. So
Yeah.
it's like I can go to this event and, or like a date night event and stuff, but doesn't mean I'm going to be like completely plastered.
No.
No, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And it's kind of hard because for me personally, what Satan likes to do to me is make me believe that I, like, once I fail or once I fall into sin that I didn't want to fall into, like, then I just completely fail
Yeah.
and I'm completely just done, you know? And he likes to blind us with that, and he likes to get us not to, like, listen to our conviction, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
And so it's so easy to, like, even when you're at a party to, like, just feel so convicted, like, I'm not even supposed to be here, but sometimes it's such a gift to be able to be there, just to be there for your sisters and to kind of just show what being a Christian is like, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
What do you think is like a big misunderstanding with sororities, especially? Like, what do you think is like a big thing that people are like, oh, they do this, but then like you really are in it and you're like, nah, we
Yeah.
don't even be doing that.
I would say, I mean, I can't really say parting because they do
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess, like, well, obviously what everyone thinks is hazing. I'm like, I said the word. I
These
said the
hands do
word.
not haze.
Yeah. At least here at UTSA, there is zero hazing at all.
Hands do not
These hands
haze.
don't haze. And if UTSA even did, I would not be in it. Like,
Yeah.
I would not. But it's definitely, like, that is so way far of what people think. Like, they're like, oh, so you get hazed and stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, I have such good friends, and it's such a big mission field, and I have, like, seen so much joy from it. I'm not
Yeah.
getting hazed to do that, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And yeah, that's just so degrading for your spirit, and just friendship wise, Zeta would never do that, you know?
Yeah,
It's just
like
like,
it's just the
yeah,
respect factor
yeah.
in it. Nah, I get it. Um, has there been a time where someone tried to like argue with you about it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they just wouldn't believe you when you said that. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
not really. I think people believe it because also it's UTSA and they
Yeah.
understand like the culture here is different,
Yeah.
and it's definitely a smaller Greek life. So, yeah, no one has really, because it's also becoming like a normal thing of, well, hazing is so bad and it's gotten so bad and it's horrible. So I think it's definitely, which is good, getting, what's it called? Like, a lot of frats and sororities are getting kicked off their campuses.
For hazing? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so
okay,
it's
yeah.
getting a lot more strict, which is good.
Yeah, it is good.
As it should
I
be.
agree.
Yeah.
What would you recommend to someone who's like scared about joining, like a girl out there who's like scared of joining a sorority, like they don't know,
Yeah.
like the position that you were in? What would you
I
say to
would
someone?
say definitely pray and be in constant communication with God, because it's very important to try to rely on your own feelings and your own. I mean, I overthink too sometimes about that stuff, and really pray for discernment and knowing, okay, is this desire or is this want for me in life? Is it from you, or is it just me just caught up in myself, you
Yeah.
know? So I think praying for discernment is so important, and for peace, you know, like if God is giving you peace in something, then he wants it for you. But if there's just like, if you have so much anxiety, you're feeling just so much of these things and you're not feeling any peace, then God probably does not want you there.
Yeah.
So,
No, I completely agree. I think it's pretty much just a thing that you have to decide. Like,
yeah.
and God will obviously put it in your heart. Like, He put this in my heart to do all this stuff, and it's amazing. I think it's like the most beautiful thing in Christianity that
Yeah.
God like allows us to spread His word and
Yeah.
get in touch with people in so many different ways. Because the same way that you didn't know you were going to join a sorority, now um, you're getting in touch with all these sisters, you know, and I'm getting in touch with all of y'all through this and helping people through the videos. Like, it's just so amazing to see.
Yeah.
And every
It's
time,
like, it's all connected.
yeah, and every
Yeah.
time I talk to someone, I'm like, dang, like they have a different thing to say than the other person. So then it
Yeah.
helps someone different. And it's just so amazing, you know?
Yeah, it's so cool. No, I was really thinking about that today. I was like, it's so cool how, as Christians, I think it's so beautiful in the way God works, is how he like thinks we're worthy enough to be placed in that, you know, group or at work too. Like
Yeah.
there could be such secular parts in this world, and or just even anywhere literally, and he thinks that we're worthy enough to be placed in that spot to like share his love, to share his goodness, to share the gospel, and to live for him. But like, it's not us.
Yeah.
Like it's not anything out of my own strength that I could be in Zeta, like, and not fall into sin or be a light to these girls. It's not of our own doing. It's literally we're worthy through his blood, because we're covered by his blood, and I
Yeah.
think it's just so it's so beautiful.
I agree.
I'm like me crying.
It's all right.
I'm not crying.
And it's like we were just talking about helping people, you know, spreading the
Yeah.
word. How have you used your position? Like, I guess this is your second year in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a little bit like more well known. I'm assuming in your sorority. Like, what do you use your position in your sorority like show that love of God or like show that light to someone? You know, one of the sisters that's been going through a rough time. You know.
Yeah. Well, I don't hold any like. So we have executive council and then we have programs council. So we have a lot of leadership positions. But this year I actually was really close to. I literally had my application for EC, executive council, like ready, and well, I literally actually I sent it in, and then I was just like, I felt off about it. I was praying about it, and I was like, I don't know. It's just I would love to be in like a position, and I think I would do good, but it's just not really my priority, you know. And I don't think it's fair. If it's not my priority, then I could be given that to another sister, or it wouldn't be fair to the whole chapter in general, because I wouldn't be giving my all.
Yeah.
Because I think my priority here is more focused on literally to make disciples. Matthew 28, the Great Commission is to make disciples, and to live for God. And, you know, so I think also joining Young Life more and getting more involved in Young Life, that's definitely more of a priority, because that's what it's focused on, you know?
Yeah.
And so it was really hard, because this year it was like whenever we were going through leadership training, and then also like EC applications were out, PC applications, and I was like, I really would want to be in a higher position, but I just don't think I can give it
Yeah.
my all. And I think it's very easy to idolize that once you get it. So
Yeah.
I'm not in a position, but I do like little committees, like recruitment team and stuff like that, because I think God can use those so much. And like recruitment team, I was able to talk to so many girls during this whole recruitment season, because there was a lot of new freshmen this year,
Yeah.
and that were going through recruitment. And so I talked to so many girls that went to other sororities or even came to Zeta, and it was so good getting to talk to everyone and building that like relationship with everyone, and literally just showing them, like, I wasn't like, you need to come to Zeta, only Zeta, you know, because everyone goes where they're meant to be, but just being a friend to them, because Jesus was built that friendship with people first, and I think it's
Yeah.
so important to realize that.
Yeah. It's like a number one thing they tell us in Young Life training.
Yeah.
Where'd you get placed? Forgot.
College.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
UTSA?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think you fit perfectly in
Yeah.
there, especially being in a sorority. I think
Yeah.
you could help so many people doing that.
Thanks. Yeah.
Have you helped, like, what is, if you can share,
Hmm.
has there been a time like that you've helped someone kind of
Yeah.
like grow more in their faith or something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah. Well, um, going to Zeta last year, my freshman year, it was really hard because I'm very like hard on myself, and I came into Zeta and I was like, all right, Lord, like I'm ready to, like for you to use me, like I'm ready to serve you. And I
Yeah.
just wanted to go, 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 but I was like not even settled yet, and I was like dealing with my own struggles. Like I was homesick and I wanted to be at GCU and just lonely, and so I was not getting poured into at all, and I wanted to just pour out, and so I definitely felt a lot there, and I was exposed to different temptations and different sin that I had fallen into, and it was just really discouraging. But then second semester came, and it was kind of like my like wake up call, like okay, like I need to lock in,
Yeah.
and it just got so much better. Like that's when I built relationships with girls, and like I was saying, it's so important to build friendships with people before you want to just like show them Jesus, because
Yeah.
they're not going to like you need to build that trust with someone. And that's whenever I built a relationship with girls, they started really like seeing my character more and who I was. And then that's when I kind of started like having little Bible study get-togethers, and we made like a little group chat, and like that's where we kind of text about like, oh, like who's going to CBC tonight or Young Life or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It definitely is hard trying to get everyone like with the same like on the same schedule for like a Bible study, but I'm really excited for Young Life and like starting a small group and being a college leader, because then it's kind of like a set time I can have for like a
Yeah.
little small group. So
I wanted to be a
yeah,
college leader just to have my like own little
yeah,
group, but I'm
you
enjoying
could
high
still do
school.
that.
Yeah, no, they told me I
Yeah,
could. I'm busy with this though, so like I don't
yeah,
think I mean I want to do it really
yeah.
bad.
Literally just grab a group of guys and
Yeah,
do
but
study.
I do enjoy high school. Don't get me wrong though,
Yeah.
and I do have a lot of people that ask me like, even though I'm not in a fraternity or I don't really know about sororities like that, so I
Hmm.
wanted to ask you like, if there's someone that wants to follow God, like really give it their all,
Yeah.
like you are very like bright. Like I told Dave and Sam, like I can see their light, and everyone that I've
Hmm.
interviewed, like, I can see their light in God. I can see
Aw.
it in you, like you really want to learn about God, you want to grow in God. Like what would you say to someone that's like worried about losing that when they join a sorority or
Yeah.
a fraternity, which I know you can't really speak on because you're not in a
Yeah.
fraternity, but okay, let's just say mostly sorority.
Yeah.
What would you say
Like
to
kind of
someone?
scared of losing their
Their touch
faith.
with God,
Yeah. I would say truly it's God has given us this beautiful gift of free will, and truly it's up to you. And it's up to how you wake up every day, being in a sorority or in Greek life, and what you choose to do.
Yeah,
Are you going to wake up choosing to live in obedience and live in God's will every day, or are you choosing to not live in obedience? And because you truly can stray away from the Lord so far, where you think you're so far gone, but you're not. But you can stray really far because you don't choose to live in obedience. And dang it, I had a thought right now.
you're
I
good. Sometimes that
forgot.
happens to me.
Yeah, but oh yeah, like living in God's will. We're always thinking, okay, like if it's God's will for my life, I'll do it. If it's God's will, I'll do it. But in reality, like I actually heard this at Passion last year, Passion Conference,
Mhm.
and Louis Giglio, I think that's how you say his last name. He was saying how we've gotten so selfish in thinking like, okay, if it's God's will for my life, I'll do it. But in reality, like we're living our lives for God's will.
Yeah,
Like we're living our lives daily, like wherever he places us, like he places us there, and we're living for his will, which is to make disciples and to live for him.
yeah,
So like living your life for God's will means living in obedience to him. So if you can be going to church, you can be doing everything, and then you choose to get plastered that night or fall into, I don't know, I'm thinking of just, I don't know, whatever sin you've fallen into, and you're just constantly getting like sucked more and more into it,
yeah,
it's like that's not living in God's will. He doesn't want that for you, because
yeah,
you're just living in that bondage. Like he wants you to be free from that
yeah,
bondage. So definitely just choosing to obey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a big difference between you knowing what's wrong and doing what's wrong, and then you not knowing what's wrong and then you do what's
Yeah.
wrong. Because if you don't, then at least you have that like, oh, I didn't even know that was wrong, and then someone can help you go from it. But there's a saying in the Bible like I do I do I do what I know it's wait I do what I know is wrong, but I still do it anyways. Yeah, and it's like if you know what's wrong and you do it, that's just more disrespectful than anything. Because at least if you don't know about God, if you don't know about Jesus, if you don't know about the Bible, and you do the sin, you're not you don't know because no one's ever
Yeah,
told you. But if
exactly.
you wake up every day and you're like, oh, I know this is wrong, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, and
Yeah.
then you still do it, that's just a way more disrespectful way of doing
Yeah,
it. Not
it
saying
really
He won't
is.
forgive you, but it's like you're
Yeah,
basically like slapping God in the face. You're like,
literally.
dang, like I don't even care, you know?
And it is so much even like harder for you. Like life as
Yeah,
a Christian, it's because people who don't know the Lord, like they don't get that conviction.
yeah,
But as Christians, we do get that conviction, and which is such a gift. It's such a beautiful gift. Conviction. People think of conviction as like, oh, this bad thing sometimes, but truly, it's such a gift, and it's proof of like the Holy Spirit literally interceding inside of you and working through you
yeah.
every day, even while you're falling short. And so, yeah, like you were saying, it's just like a slap in God's face because it just does even worse for you too
Yeah.
personally. So
See, it's like someone has disease and then you still choose to like contact them.
yeah,
It's like you're getting that disease no matter what.
yeah,
Um, and it comes with you see someone else that fell right and they don't know about God. Like you should be the one that goes over there and be like, hey, like, that's wrong. Like here,
yeah,
let me show you. And instead of like judging them and being like, oh, why'd you do that? Like, oh, I'm better than you because you did that. It's like I
oh
I
yeah,
think
for
that'd be like
sure.
really big. Not I mean I'm not in a frat. Like if I was, I would say like if I see one of my brothers like down, I would be like, hey, like bro, that's not right.
Yeah,
And let me show you why. Like not just tell you, hey, it's wrong. Like I gotta show you my evidence, like show you why
yeah,
it's wrong. And then if you choose to do it from that point on, that's not on me. That's
yeah,
on you because like I can't really help. Like you plant the seed and they grow the seed. But if they don't grow the seed, can't do anything else.
exactly.
And I think that's why when God tells us to spread His word, it's so freeing because it's like, yeah, you spread the word, you give them a word, and after that, you have no responsibility in what they do, so you don't have that little pressure.
Yeah,
Like a lot of people think they need that pressure of like, oh, I have to convert them to God, but you don't. God works in His way. God is gonna
yeah.
work how He wants Him to work.
God works the heart. Yeah,
Exactly. You just put in the good word. You just like, hey, shout out God, and
yeah.
after that, you
Shout
can't
out
really do
God. Shout
more
out God.
anything. Yeah,
No, yeah, and like you were saying, like it's so easy to judge too.
yeah,
I think that's also a big sin that being a Christian in sorority, like Christians in sororities can fall into that because
yeah,
we can get so quick to judge,
yeah,
But in reality, like, boy, that is not our place,
yeah.
Like that is all the Lord's place, and we're just here to love on others. Like, what would Jesus do? He would literally love first, and
Exactly. Yeah.
bring and like we fail too. So why are we to judge? Or what is the scripture? It's like
Oh, if why
the
are you so quick to take out the splinter in your brother's
yeah
eye
when you have a
when you
log,
have a log in your
yeah,
own?
literally.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like
So it's like you're not here to judge,
exactly, yeah. It's like I can look at so many people who aren't Christian and be like, dang, like why are they doing that? Like it's so wrong. And then I'll literally do something that's pretty much equivalent to what they're doing. So I'm
Yeah,
literally not any better than them.
yeah,
The only difference is I'm repentant of my sin. Like I
yeah.
want to change. And as a Christian, I think that's so important. I couldn't even imagine how it's like being like in a sorority and stuff. But the simple fact that like He's gonna forgive you no matter what you do, even if you know what's wrong and you still do it, He's still gonna forgive you. I mean,
Yeah.
is it disrespectful? Yes, but at least He's there to forgive
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
And I I think you're doing an amazing job. Like you and Charlie and what's his
Skylar. Yeah.
Skylar, they're all in sororities, and y'all are all such like good images of God.
Oh,
I know
thank
y'all
you.
aren't perfect, and I mean
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
No,
Like
far from
yeah,
perfect.
but y'all are still like at least trying and,
Yeah.
and putting that. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people and a lot of other girls who are putting the same effort in to try to show that faith to the sorority life, and
Yeah.
I think that's amazing because I think a lot of sorority sisters need it. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying like I've met some sorority sisters and not the best,
Yeah.
not the
It's
best,
just it's
but
hard because you don't know what someone's going through and you don't
exactly,
know if they've had something like, or they've been hurt by the church or hurt by a Christian, or like you never know, or you never
Yeah.
know if anyone has even heard of Jesus.
And that's why I'm not quick
Yeah.
to judge. I mean,
Yeah.
do I fall into it a lot? Yes. Like I think
Yeah.
every Christian is like their main thing is just judging, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I've kind of like loosened my grip on kind of judging fraternities and sororities. Like I was so like going to college, I was so quick into judging them because I was like my friend was rushing. I'm like, bro, like you're dumb, bro. Like you're
Yeah.
not like
You're
why are you
done
doing
for.
that? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
cooked. Um, but like at the end of the day, he's still like my friend. He's still I can still talk to him. Like he talks to me like any other guy, you know. Like
Yeah.
just because you're a brother doesn't mean anything, or just because you're a sister doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything. Like you're still a human being. Now, yes,
Literally.
do you party more than usual? Yes. Like I mean, obviously that's gonna come in there, but you're the same person. I mean, I sin as much as he does, no matter
Yeah.
what. My sin is equivalent to his, and he's still a human being. So at the end of the day, I've kind of loosened my grip to like hating on
Yeah.
these things. Like I want to learn about them. So
Yeah.
when you DM me and you were like, hey, like let's do it, I was
Yeah.
like, yes, like that's
No, I
perfect.
was like, I have so much to say, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And same thing. If you're a frat guy watching this,
I
hit me up.
know.
I'm
I'm
so
like,
down.
guys,
If you can find me a frat guy to like interview, I
I
would love
know.
to do it because I think that's so interesting. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear more of like input of a frat guy who
Yeah.
knows the Lord and who's a Christian that's in a frat, because I think it's just so much different.
Yeah.
But like going off of what you were saying right now, I forgot you were talking about, oh, like being there for your friend and stuff, and
Yeah.
just, it reminded me about community and like how important that is, especially being in like such a secular environment,
Yeah.
you know, and like you kind of feel like you're throwing yourself into the fire. Like that's what I felt like last year. I felt like I was throwing myself into the fire, and I was like, this is scary, like because you go in there and it's like, dang, it really is such a like secular spot,
Yeah.
compared to what I was used to. But like having that Christian community is so important. And like if you don't have that community, you're gonna fall,
Yeah.
because you need people to hold you accountable. You need people to confess to, because confession literally brings freedom. And last year I was in a small group with crew, with Liz, Naomi, and Gabby. If you guys are watching this, I love you guys.
Shout out crew. Shout
Yeah,
out crew.
shout out
Yeah.
crew, shout out crew. And they helped me so much during like such a dark moment in my life. So whether it's like any church group or campus organization, being in a small group or having that like discipleship kind of, it's so important. And that's literally setting you up for success and,
Yeah.
and accountability. Yeah.
That's totally perfect. That's amazing, and I think this lines up to our next question perfectly. But if you ever saw someone in a sorority, or I'm sure you have, like obviously you're second year here, but you were seeing someone that's like struggling in a sorority, like what are your steps to help? Like how do you approach the situation
Yeah.
to support them and bring them up, even if it's not like spiritually, just like in a good sense, you know?
In
How
a
would you
good
do
way.
that?
Like literally, like I was telling you, is building that friendship with someone first, because that's how they're gonna trust you,
Yeah.
and that's how they're gonna know. Okay, like you have good intentions. You're not just trying to shove Jesus down my throat too. And if like a person in my sorority is struggling, like genuinely, I pray for like the Lord to break my heart for what breaks His heart.
Yeah.
And so seeing people going through something so hard that the world has thrown on them, or personally, whatever it is, like if you ask the Lord to break your heart for what breaks His, wait, that was right, yeah. Wait, break my
Wait,
heart
say
for
that
what
again. I'm sorry.
break my heart for what breaks yours is what I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, like you'll like truly grow that sensitivity, and He will like open that door to help someone.
Yeah.
Or just literally just living like Jesus and showing His love to everyone. Girls will like reach out to you like when they're
Yeah.
struggling or need someone to talk to or need advice on this. Like it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that saying, I've never heard that saying, but it's such a good saying. Break my heart. Wait, say it again. Break my heart.
For what breaks yours.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
whatever you're struggling with, like open it up to me and like break
Yeah.
my heart, basically.
Yeah.
I think that's such a good saying, especially with. I think a big thing that I'm such an advocate for, even outside of like frats and stuff like that, it's just men's mental health. Like, it is so important. If you're a guy watching this and you need help, like reach out. Like, or if you're a girl watching this and you know a guy who's struggling, like reach out to him. Because like
Yeah.
even if you just ask him, "Hey, are you good?" Like that means something, you know. And even like I'm not disregarding like women's mental health because it's obviously a
No,
big
yeah,
deal.
for sure.
And like with guys, I think it's just a lot harder because it's like
Yeah,
you're
it's
built to be like, oh,
you
you're a
have this
guy. Like,
pressure.
yeah, you
It's so
can't talk about
different.
what's bothering you, like nothing. Like you're literally stuck just doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that saying is so beautiful. Like, hey, like
Mm-hmm.
if you need to reach out to me, and like I will go down to your level and I will talk to you
Yeah.
like that. I
Truly.
I think that is beautiful. It's an amazing way to see it because
Mm-hmm.
again, I think people struggle and nowadays, like 2025, we have like all this social media and everything, and everything on social media is like, hey, like if you're struggling with something, keep it to yourself. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to hear it. Like that's your own problem. But I rather my friend, if it's a boy or a girl, I rather them cry on my
Mm-hmm.
shoulder for 10 hours, so just talking to them like, as many hours as they need, than me having to go like
Yeah.
talk to the grave or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
You never know what someone's going through, like
yeah,
truly. And I think in Greek life, mental health is so huge because what the world throws at you and what the enemy wants to do, like he reigns over this world,
yeah,
and whatever it is, like partying, drinking, sexual sin, comparison,
yeah,
judgment. I feel like all of those, and they just get thrown at you in
yeah.
that space, and it truly defeats you. Like it
I
truly
agree.
affects your mental health so
Yeah,
much, and it's so important because like Jesus is truly that cure. He
yeah,
truly is that cure, and it's like you just want everyone to feel that and to know
yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's such an important thing. And again, if you're struggling out there, like reach out to someone. Like even
Mhm.
if it's a random person on the street. I said this the other day with Shirley, but like, if you're struggling, literally go talk to someone. I've asked people for advice on the street, and they've literally given me like the best
Yeah.
advice of my life. And then I just like go about my day. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang,
You're like thanks.
never gonna talk to that person again. But they just saved my life. So
Yeah.
it's like, damn, like so many people want to help, but you're just
Mhm.
if you don't reach out, then you're never gonna get the help.
Exactly.
Um, like talking about purpose and you talking to God about joining a sorority and all that stuff and not knowing if you wanted to do it.
Mhm.
Um, what do you think your purpose of your placement in the sorority is like from God's perspective? Like
Mhm.
how He's looking down at the situation. What do you
Yeah.
think it is?
I think, um, I mean, my purpose, all of us, our purpose as Christians in the world is literally to bring people to the Lord. And I think that's definitely my purpose being in a sorority. And that's literally what I was looking to do, like while I was entering it. Like that's why I wanted to join it. And I mean, you fall, and I definitely fell in the beginning because I was just in such a rough patch and dark place, and it really defeated me. But
Yeah,
it's like how you come back up from that, and like just seeing how the Lord restores, and yeah, truly, His purpose is just being in the sorority to bring others to Him and being a living proof of His love and how He like
yeah,
brings you back up even in that sin,
yeah.
and yeah, just being part of the world, but being set apart, you know?
Yeah, I agree completely. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in the best spot at the beginning of my year.
Mm,
I was out doing everything in the world.
yeah,
And it just took me like one day to like just talk to Carlisle and Sam and
yeah,
Dave and shout out all of them. But like it just took me one day to do that, and then they talked to me and I was like, dang, like what am I doing? Yeah, I
yeah.
gotta like lock in. I'm gonna be a young life leader. Like I need to
Hey, and now look
focus.
at you.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
boat is.
Uh, it's just so easy to like just reach out. Like, hey, you
Yeah.
have something to say, just say it, and then no one's gonna judge you for it. Like everyone's gonna be there for you, and that's amazing
Mhm.
that God put you in this position to spread
Yeah.
the word, especially with. I'm assuming a lot of people in sororities and frats need to
Mhm.
hear the word of
And it's
God.
kind of hard because you don't always see the Lord working, like, and it's kind of discouraging. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm even, like, what am I even doing? Like, am I living out my purpose? But I know that God is doing what He's doing, and He's working through whoever He is, whether He worked through me or something else. But
yeah,
it's like just having that full trust in Him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. So would you say like the most important thing going into sorority as a Christian is just trusting in God,
Yeah, for
just being like,
sure.
hey, like God put me here for a reason. I gotta
Yeah,
do it.
for
Yeah.
sure. And like giving it your all because if you're like one foot in, one foot out, you're gonna fall.
Yeah,
For sure.
I completely agree. I think that's
Yeah.
with everything you do.
Yeah.
I was just interviewing, last interview was about being a D1 athlete, and it's like
Mhm.
the same thing. Like
Yeah.
if you don't love God, if you don't love the sport, if you don't love anything, like you're not gonna succeed in it. Like you
Mhm.
need to be loving what you're doing, and loving why you're doing it for it to work out. If not, it's
For
not
sure.
gonna work, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's amazing. I think that's
Yeah.
a really good answer.
Yeah. Thanks.
And we were just talking about this before the interview, but the question that you wanted to ask me.
Yeah. Okay. So Luis was telling me how he was almost gonna rush a frat, or he was getting like
Rush Fiji.
texts about it. Yeah, I love Fiji, guys. I have a lot of friends in there. But I was gonna ask you just kind of what got you not to do that, or kind of what got you to being a Young Life
Yeah.
instead, or
Okay.
yeah.
Am I allowed to say Rush Fiji? Is that like, since I'm not in it?
I don't know.
I'm sorry if that was disrespectful,
Yeah,
guys. I'm
sorry,
sorry.
guys.
I mean, I'm shouting them out, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think my whole life, like, you know, you grow up like learning about frats, and you're like, dang, like, you know, that obviously like misconception with
Yeah.
frats is like, oh, I'm gonna go party and drink and stuff like that. And especially like coming into freshman year, even over the summer when I was getting DM'd by them and stuff like that. It's like, hey, like, do you want to go to this party, stuff like that. Like, it's
Yeah.
never like, hey, like, do you want to just go eat like lunch or something?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's like, hey, we're having this party, like, you should pull up,
Yeah.
bring all your friends, like, it's gonna be fun, like, you should rush, like, and then hearing the stories from my friends who graduated, who are already in fraternities and stuff like that, and it's like, dang, like, that's scary, bro. Like, you just get introduced to this new, and they're all your brothers now, like,
Yeah.
it's scary, and even with the fact that when I started college, I wasn't even scared. I was like, all right, whatever, but maybe I just didn't get a good impression of the guys at first, you know, and learning about stuff like one of my good friends is in a frat. I don't know what this one is, but shout out to
I don't
this one.
know.
They're watching this. Shout out this one. I don't know what it is, but he's still a great guy. I love that guy. Like, he's literally my best friend to this day. Like, one of
Yeah.
my best friends. And again, he never changed. Like, yeah, I mean, he went through the whole process of being a pledge and stuff like that. But like, he's still out there kicking it. You know, he's being him. Like, he's
Yeah.
shining, and like, that's amazing. Like, I thought that, you know, I was gonna get like haze and stuff, and obviously like these hands don't haze. That's not really even a real thing, I guess. But obviously, like in movies and stuff like that, it's a
Yeah.
big thing. So I see that. I thought that was what it was gonna be like. I wanted to grow into God's word. You know, I wanted to like
Yeah.
grow my relationship, and I wanted college to be a fresh start. Didn't start like that,
And that's okay.
but it. I was talking about it with Carlisle, like, it's that freedom that hits you,
Yeah.
and you're
Oh,
like,
for
dang, I can do
sure.
whatever I want. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy this, you know.
It's a canon event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you gotta be grounded, and you be like, dang, I still gotta follow God, you
Yeah.
know. I think going into young life too, like being a leader, it's like, how am I gonna be in a frat and then be a leader? You know,
Exactly.
it's gonna be hard.
It's so hard.
I'm not saying you can't do it, so that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I want to do stuff like this, and I think if I was in a frat, I would be so busy all the time doing what they want
Yeah.
me to do. I also don't like people telling me what to do.
And
I
it's
like
definitely
kinda, yeah.
way different than sororities.
Yeah,
so,
no, I agree.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. No hate towards any frat. I think everyone has their own thing. Everyone
Yeah,
does their own
for
thing.
sure.
And I have heard, apparently, that like if you're in a fraternity, you have a higher chance of getting accepted into a job than if you're not in a. Don't know if that's true. Fact check
Yeah.
me on that. That's what I've heard. I don't doubt it though. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely a great
Because
connection.
it's really like, oh, there's a fly.
yeah.
It's definitely such a great way to like network and get connections and like just build your resume and grow in leadership, because there's so much leadership. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's true, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, dang, you could be in a frat and like 30 years from now you're applying to a job, and it's like, oh, you're a brother too? All right, bet.
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
they'll hire
actually.
you. So I'm not saying the connections aren't good or anything
Yeah.
like that. My parents definitely didn't want me to join. It's a lot of money too.
It's just different spiritually, you know.
And I think the biggest misconception that I see is, oh, you're paying for friends, like you're paying to
Oh,
do all
yeah.
these things, and I can see that, but then I could also be like, okay, well, you could do that with like a sports team, like you
Yeah,
pay to play a
it's true.
sport, like you're also technically paying to
Yeah.
have teammates and stuff like that.
And I'm like, well, and so I am. I have like what, 88 friends now in
Yeah.
Zeta.
And
Yeah.
like like after, like my friend was telling me, like, yeah, you pay, but then after those are like your brothers for life. Like you're gonna be close to them all the time. You hang out with
Yeah.
them outside of everything. Like that is.
Yeah, like I
That's
was
something
saying,
very
you build
important.
such deep connections, and it's such a big mission field.
Yeah.
Like, and I literally have met some of my like lifelong friends in Zeta.
Yeah.
And like some of the best people that I can look up to, like just like so amazing. Like my big and my whole fam and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're just like truly such blessings in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree. I'd say if you're like worried about it, frats or sororities, just do it. Because I mean, like you said, you
Yeah.
could always drop it. I mean, you're not. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to
Yeah.
do it. Like, there's no pressure on you. Besides like bid day or something like that. But
Yeah.
just like, I just have a question. Are y'all
Yeah.
like Baus on campus?
What do you mean?
Like Top House?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't want to start any beefs like with the other
Not starting any
sororities.
beef, guys.
Uh,
But
It's just a funny thing. I just be walking around. I'll see like a frat promoting their stuff like
Yeah.
like, dang, that's like no, what's the bottom house? Oh yeah, Baus.
Oh,
They're
Baus.
Baus. Yeah, it's just funny.
Me when I don't even know the term.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's that?
Um,
I'm like, I don't know.
Again, no.
Honestly, I don't know
beef.
actually right now, but all I know is I love Zeta so much, and truly, it's like definitely the place I was like meant to be, like where God called me to be and to serve Him.
Unbiasedly, would you like recommend someone rush Zeta?
I would recommend them to rush Zeta here at UTSA specifically,
Yeah.
because I don't know how any other school is, but here it's so fun and it's so rewarding too.
Yeah.
And you just get so many friends and build so many connections, and we have so many fun sisterhoods and events that are not partying. Like, I'm still so involved without going out every night, you know, or you know, and I still build those connections with girls, which I'm so blessed with, because I know a lot of sororities don't have that.
And I think that's also like a big difference with frats. Like when I see frats events, it's always like it somehow involves drinking and it somehow involves partying. So
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I really appreciate you coming out here today and like talking about sororities, because I think you definitely cleared up a lot of misconceptions and stuff like that. I just want to say, like and subscribe if you're watching this. Like, come out with new videos every Wednesday. So
thanks so much.
Of course,
guys. Stay tuned for all of his interviews. Like and subscribe. Make him famous. For Jesus.
For God, this is all for God, by the way. Like, I do this specifically to share the word and stuff like that, and to help y'all. So, like you said, subscribe. Is there anything else you want to say, like last minute?
No.
Okay.
Wait, can I do an outro?
Yeah, do an outro. Go ahead.
Wait, can you take this out and then go to it?
Yes. Okay. The sign together?
Okay, good. For the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Wait, and Young Life?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay, wait.
Or we can just take a picture.
Okay, guys, it was nice talking to y'all, and we're out.